Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers, I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up coverage, back to the prospect that we mentioned before the break. There was some surprise.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's got so much development left to do. He's got so much potential. And I think all the scouts who are down on him think, oh, he's not a finished product. We don't know what he is. That, to me, could be a good thing.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. With the MLB draft already underway, a young prospect shares his expectations with a former coach.
Carlos, you lived that in your baseball career. What's his world like?
Oh, it's extremely exciting. You know that if you perform, you will get the call.
We've got a developing story here. JP, what are you hearing?
I'm checking the numbers. I'm talking to my sources and my scouts, and they're all telling me, hey, this could actually work.
Most of us mere mortals, when we were that age, we were barely chewing gum and walking at the same time, let alone playing the hardest game there is.
Let's see if he's pumping up mentally here to adapt. That's what good players do.
That dream of getting the big leagues is now becoming reality with that one phone call.
Continuing our MLB Draft Day 2 wrap-up.
I go by the name of Phil Augusta Jackson. This is the Redondo tape. Shout out to Nick Lee.
A minor league manager checks in with one of his players to discuss a launch plan for the young man's development.
Rolling along with the podcast and back on the prospect who's divided the scouting community, I am opposed to this belief that he went too high. I really think he could be a steal here. This is a guy who's
about to get picks. G's work like a name Shrek. With the money, with the power, respect on deck like a Porsche. Move fast like a Porsche, have the beat like a horse. Brick. When I shoot, I never break. When I shoot it, swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow throughs in the wrist. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, you dig it. But tell a hater that I eat prey. I'm like Miami where the heat stay. Got the focus like a sensei. Had to carve it out my own way. You ain't got the answers like Sway. Friday night just got paid. Bought a coat that's just suede. Leveled up like 12th grade. Sweetest taboo call me Sade. Black Bandit, you could call me Blade. Work hard, play hard, that's the motto. That's the motto. Pop, pop, that's the sound of the pop, pop. Wake up, grind hard, full throttle. Supreme good, shout out to Aristotle. Team winning, it was kinda hard to swallow, but we all give thanks. Mahalo, it's auto. Medical, we get it, and we gonna keep it up. We put the folders in our cup and just go. So, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm about it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I bought it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, I'm with it, I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it. I'm good, you dig it, you dig it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon.
Now the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 3 for 6. Now a fastball here as this is slashed the other way over the third baseman's head. A fair ball.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. So next to bat will be Rafael Devers. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Tapia. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The right fielder, number 10.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 offering. Popped him up. Crone moving to his left. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the arc. Eduardo Rodriguez gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Eddie Rodriguez, quality left-hander, good changeup, good cutter action. Big, strong guy. He's not going to be overpowering low 90s fastball, but he's a winning pitcher. He's pitched in a tough ballpark to be successful in at Fenway in Boston. If he's throwing strikes, you'll know early. He's a guy that pitches to contact. He should keep his pitch count down in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Hilliard arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Now one down with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And there are 2 away now. Now to bat, Eduardo Rodriguez. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a line drive. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, you never want to give up a hit to an opposing pitcher, but when you give one up to an AL pitcher, it's downright annoying. Can't let it get to you, though.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board. Leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Fuentes as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So 1 down, no one aboard, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. C.J. Cron goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Sam Hilliard is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now in the box, Xander Bogaerts, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Slow roller out to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. 1 gone here in the Boston 3rd, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Christian Vasquez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
2 out, nobody on. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, when that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
0 for 1 here in the early going. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 2.5. Boston leads it 3-0. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Elias Diaz is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next, it'll be German Marquez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3. Stepping up is Franchy Cordero. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So here is Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
He singled in his first AB. One and 1 to the Boston pitcher. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning coming on this. So now here is Raimel Tapia back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Into the corner and slicing foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. First pitch on the way. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even. Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in a 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
Josh Fuentes is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Verdugo's got it, and with it, the inning is over. Rockies strand 1. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Bouncer up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away. Two down, no one on base, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Hit down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Down in order. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. Leading off the inning, it'll be C.J. Cron, and they could use a spark from him here. And that misses ball 1. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Cron is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. And that's the first out. So next to hit is Sam Hilliard, grounded out in his last at-bat. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Changeup, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Number 1.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. Jordan Sheffield takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Soft grounder left side. Reined in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Next to hit is Hunter Renfroe. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off there. 1-0. Sheffield, a 25-year-old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and in to hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. First pitch of the AB now, and he takes ball 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the... Elias Diaz the next to hit. To start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Chris Owings will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with one away. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Just a tick behind for a strike. Owings, playing here in his age 29 season, he was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chris Owings becomes out number 2 this inning. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Yency Almonte is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez. He went deep last time up. Weekly hit to third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in next, Eduardo Rodriguez. He bounced out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses with it, 1-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, one man out. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. And he'll put this away for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This ball will be chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Crone will put this one away and is now into the box. Trevor Story 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The shortstop.
Swing and a miss that time. Strike one.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. And now the first pitch. Charlie Blackmon is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Josh Fuentes is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
C.J. Crone swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Number 22.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Ball 2.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Now he sends a high, deep drive toward the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll march on. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy.
Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. And certainly worth a second look here, as we've got our camera locked in on him from the beginning of the play, and you can see him stretch out as far as he can to pull this one in. Nice play. Here now is Rafael Devers. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story braves it in on the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Christian Vasquez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And now a pitch on the way. Popped him up. Fuentes has a play. And that ends the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hernandez has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Raimel Tapia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a huge out right here. 2 outs in the 8th inning. If this guy comes in and does his job, they hand it over to that beast in the 9th.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're still down 5-3. Carlos Estevez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. First delivery to him. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Franchy Cordero will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point.
Ball 4, take the ready. 3. Yeah. 3. That's ball 4.
You're gonna be happy. Keep working today.